Hey there. So it's Friday, July 3rd. What a weird week. I had been struggling this week to really focus on the work in my studio. So I've been doing things like cleaning and organizing and working on the business end of the Existimos exhibition and trying to, get things done in other areas since I'm not able to really concentrate on the studio work right now. I don't think it's anything other than maybe just the stress of getting the show launched and feeling the need to slow down a little bit. I've been paying attention to, what my my body, my energy is, and sleeping quite a bit this week, which has been good as well. I'm anxious to get back to work, and I'm realizing that in the process of how my work gets created, that it's actually been a few months since I put paper up on the wall and done some deconstruction. And a lot of times that releases a new wave of creativity as well in the process. So today is my curator talk at 5 o'clock. And then I will hopefully, like this weekend, put some paper up on the wall and maybe start doing some deconstruction again, just to see what that stimulates as well. I have a larger Samia that's in process that needs to be concluded with some, a couple of layers of resin and some more additions to it. There's a lot of work that's been done. So I don't feel, at the moment, I don't feel a sense of urgency to be working, but it is also affects my mood when I'm not working on my artwork too. So, and I have some of the Q-scapes, the quarantine landscapes that are, two in process that could be completed, and, a stack of like 16 other pieces of wood to work with. So there's a lot of opportunity and supplies and things to accomplish things. And in the moment, I'm just not feeling the energy to do that. And maybe because I've created this beautiful space in the upstairs loft for watching TV, I don't know. But it's just, I felt a little bit kind of slowed down. Definitely a little bit slower. I know July this month is going to be very busy with Existimos and doing all the interviews of the artist and producing the book. And I've been contracted to produce another book. So between the editing all the interviews and getting the book done, there's a lot of stuff happening on that side. And, I'm feeling a sense of satisfaction with the show itself. I think it turned out really well. And I'm excited to talk about that later today as well on Facebook Live on the Proyectos de Residencia MX, the Facebook page, the PRMX Facebook page. There's some minor stresses, of course, with finances and COVID and, and how things are going in the city and things, but I'm really tired of focusing on those things in terms of like just talking about them out loud and stuff, because it doesn't release me from any of the anxiety of it. What releases me from the anxiety of it is producing work and working on the shows and things. So I'm just focusing on those things right now and trying to remain positive about what's going on, and just continue moving forward. I think a big thing this week I've really been dealing with is the loneliness of the quarantine. And it's, I've had, I haven't had any like tactile intimacy or anything for a while now. And just, I love my dog and he's a great companion. But it's not the same thing, of course. And I'm just feeling the stress of after, 3+ months of isolation. I'd really like to feel some sense of normalcy. But I don't really trust people right now. I don't trust the way that people are making decisions about who they'll be around and what they're doing and how they get exposed. And particularly here, there's in Mexico City, that just feels like it's almost like a mythology around COVID, and a belief system that is so abstract to me. I don't know if it's cultural. I understand historically and culturally here how these things play out. The mistrust and things of the government, and I get it. But I just don't know that I want to participate in interactions with people right now. I'm waiting to see how things kind of unfold. We're still on the upward slope. We haven't hit a peak. They said in May, the beginning of May, and here we are at July, and we still haven't hit a peak because it's just not being taken seriously. And of course, you know, the economy is quite horrible here. The rent fines are just compounding day by day. It's insane how many people are making an exodus from the city itself. Certainly expats and things like that are leaving for sure. But you know, this is the world we're living in now, so we're just trying to get through it. I am so looking forward to things getting to some sort of movement forward. It just feels like we've been in this static space for so long. Anyway, I have enough work right now to produce a solo show. I mean, there is literally at least 40 pieces that I produced during the quarantine. So, you know, I'm not going to beat myself up for having a slow week, of course. And I just wanted to check in a little bit because I hadn't been posting any videos recently. Anyway, I'm going to let this go because we're at 6 minutes and I try not to go over 5 minutes. So thanks for watching. Check in today, 5 o'clock on the PRMX Facebook page. We'll be broadcasting today at 5 o'clock. Hopefully with the curator from DabArt in Los Angeles, although there's some technology issues that need to be resolved. So we'll see. Otherwise, it will be just the Facebook Live, or with the curator, we'll do Zoom and broadcast it live onto the Facebook page. And I'll be taking questions and things about the show. I'm super excited to talk to the artists coming up, and there's a whole library of interviews already there from some of the artists that are in the show. If you look at our PRMX YouTube channel, you'll see there are 4 of the artists are already represented there. And it's just, you know, a matter of pushing forward, trudging the road of destiny, as they say.